It may be slightly off topic, not being a Volkswagen, but it is part of the VAG group. It is an Audi Rs4, so it's definitely video worthy. Let's get into it. So I'm pretty sure you guys have already heard what it sounds like. It is a V8 genuine RS4. I spent a little while getting it up in the air, and when using a ramp, something with side skirts, something that's worth such a lot of money, if we broke a side skirt, that's a day, 2 days wages, no problem, literally straight out the window. The exhaust looks very pretty. This one sounds fruity because apparently it had it cut open, debaffled and re-welded. It looks factory, sounds good, but I'm sure the Milltek is going to sound that bit better. I am slightly concerned. There is downpipes, so it's not just a cat back, it's a full Milltek from the 2 downpipes. These have probably never been undone before. It's a petrol V8, let's be honest, it's been hooned a time or two, or once or twice at least. So those 3 downpipe studs, they're either going to come straight out or not at all. And if I think they're not going to come out, I am not snapping any studs on the downpipe or manifold, because I am not getting involved with that. The cost per danger isn't worth it. So if they feel funny, I ain't getting involved. But if you're watching this video, that means it went to plan. We'll see. Need to get the under trays off. There's only 2 at the front. The rest of it looks just like a VAG exhaust, which is sweet. Let me get the under trays off, get my tools ready. Let's see how long it takes to get an Audi Rs4 exhaust off. Well, things have escalated. It's about 4 hours later and I've undone 1 bolt. But I've not given up. Now, if you're watching this video because you're a normal viewer, a normal subscriber, shout out to you. But if you've got an RS4 and you're wondering how to get the downpipes off, that's probably why you've clicked on this video. I didn't know what I was up against. So there's 3 bolts, hold the downpipe to the pre-cap, both sides. The 12mm nuts are completely rusted out and they're about the size of a 10mm. That's fine. The back bolts, which are closest to the firewall, the passenger side, I did manage to get down with a long extension bar under the bonnet, and I've undone the back one. The front 2 nuts, I'm going to belt sand through them, or I'm going to cut through them, and then I can get this downpipe out the way. The driver's side, 2 of the bolts, they didn't come undone. They look like 10mm. One looks all right, but it's still not undoing. I will have another go. But the back one, closest to the firewall, I can just about touch it with my fingertips. You can't get down from extension bars from the top. They probably, on the production line, fitted the downpipes to the engine and then slid the engine in. That is ridiculous. I'm going to have to go for it. I'm going to take this X bar out. I'm then going to cut this downpipe right below the flange, and then I'm going to cut a slit and possibly try and drill the top stud out and belt sand these ones. It's not fun, and if you're watching this as a guide, I am going to include some shots as I go to try and help someone out at a later date, because that is involved. So either that or drop the engine out. I ain't doing that. Another hour, 2 hours has passed, hour and a half. First of all, the X-frame, the front M14 spline bits What a nightmare. Only one come undone, one's starting to lock up, so I've undone it a little bit. Got one out. I ended up spinning the X-frame around to give me room. I've cut through this downpipe. I've belt sanded through the sides of the nuts. Then I've hammer and chiseled them to undo them. That's cracked them. I've got 4 of them off. 2 this side, 3 this side, so that's 5. I've cut this side and I've got 1 to cut through. What an absolute. But let me just check we're recording. We are. Bit unprofessional, but hey ho. It's been a day. So now we've undone 6 simple bolts. Look how quick it is to get the exhaust off. Feeling strong hand. Not coming off. Now to me. You got to lift it. It's hooked in the bumper.
Yeah, I'm lifting.
Do you want to come and get this end? To you.
Yeah.
Ooh, gosh, she's quite a whopper. And down. And that is how hard it is. What, 5 minutes? Not bad at all. I'm going to look at this and we'll recap. Following day, we have had fun, and yes, a Milltek exhaust fits nice. I have got the clamps tucked out the way, because obviously if you've got your clamps down here hanging out, you go over a speed bump, you might rip it off. It fits nice. It's definitely not some Chinesium aftermarket. It fits real good. If we have a look up in here, it comes with new nuts and bolts. So once you've got the old downpipes out the way, the nuts and bolts are nice and easy, and they are serrated nuts, so we can undo the top bolt up and the bottom ones don't spin. Managed to do the passenger side just with a spanner. Happy days, real nice. Driver's side is still a bit of a squeeze, even putting it back together. We've got the bolts facing downwards, and we can get to the first front 2 nuts with a spanner. Nice and easy. The back one, we have got a crow's foot, and I've got the bolt facing upwards. It did take a minute to get the nut and bolt in, but it's all done. We just need to put the under tray back on and get it outside. What a pain in the backside this has been. Oh my God, it's nice in here. That sounds fruity. Now, unfortunately, it's wet outside and it's someone else's motor. GoPro, if you're watching this, you want to get in touch, or maybe you should get in touch, because I've heard the DJI batteries are better, and if I've got to buy something else, I probably will try that, unless you send me some freebies to try out. Anyway, it's slippery, it's wet, it's someone else's pride and joy. It's 450, 500 horsepower. I'm not going to hoon it. I can't hoon it. I couldn't afford to crash it. I couldn't afford to blow the engine up. I'm going to give it a little bit. Obviously you got to test an exhaust, and the owner did say I could test it out, but still I'm not going to give it a lot. Traction control on for shouts. Oh, it's nice in here, got the heated seat on. Never had a motor with a heated seat. What are you binging about? Auto, dynamic, comfort, individual, sport mode. No, that'll do. Washer jet fluid is low. I will put some in for him. Oh, it's flappy paddle. Oh, what am I in? Oh, we got to do flappy paddle. Yes. Bit nervous. As I say, someone else's motor. It's someone else's absolute pride and joy. If this was my caddy and I took it to someone else's garage, of course have a go, but I wouldn't want them to abuse it either. So I do the exact same for someone else. Oh, there's a caddy having an MOT. What is it? 53 plate? Can't be a caddy. Looks like one. What is it? Peugeot expert. Sorry, caddy owners. Right. We're at the road. Yeah, lock the doors. I'm nervous and all. Holy smokes. I let it warm up to 90 before I even revved it as well. So it's got actuators on the exhaust, and I believe they open up on the cold start. You heard it, that was a first start. But I believe they will also open up when you absolutely hoon it. I don't know if I'm going to get it that far. Maybe if it was a dry day I'd give it a bit more. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. That sounds freaking awesome. I was close to swearing then. Oh my God. If I had no jumper on, you'd see the hair standing up on my arms. This is insane. Oh my God! Oh yeah, it's got the down gear noise. Oh mate. Guys, you need to like, subscribe and watch some videos. Because if I ever get serious views, I will have something like this. I'll obviously have a fleet of caddies, because that's where I've come from and I absolutely love them. But I will have something like this, or if I don't own it, I'll buy it for my missus, because she deserves something like this. Oh my God, that sounds loud when them valves open up. Come on, mate. This is nuts. 61,000 miles, so she is low and all. That's good. This is insane. Come on, we are at traffic lights. Oh, the deep rumble is lush. My eyes are pinned to the road. I'm having a quick look in the rearview mirror. A little down gear. I think this is the same engine as the Audi R8, massive pothole. I think this is the same engine as the Audi R8. Oh man, this is nuts. That is the deepest noise. I'm going around the block again. Normally one lap's enough, but it's definitely not enough this time. That is such a deep noise. I hope you can hear the exhaust. So the exhaust is, when you're driving, quiet, just what you want. And then something happens with the engine, something happens with the exhaust, it goes into, I don't know, hyper mode. We've got a little straight. We ready? Yes. Down gear. Oh, I was slowed down too much. This is absolutely sick. I would definitely have something like this for funsies. I'd like it to be the missus though. She can have it and use it as a daily. And I'll just hoon it now and again. Down gear. Oh my God! I am not over exaggerating. I'm not that YouTuber. This is sick. Down gear. Oh my God. Down gear. And again. Shit. Oh my God. That's enough fun. And I haven't even really booted it. Me. The noise. Oh my God! This is so sick. I can't see what gear I'm in. Yeah, I can. It's a good thing my estate is bumpy, because it would just be a big racetrack. Oh man, this is sick. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get a couple of outside shots. It definitely deserves it. It's a lot of effort. I need to go and get the other camera, take it to the end of the street, give it a little bit up the street. Hopefully no one nicks my camera, go and pick it up, but it deserves it. Let me get a couple of shots, we'll get back to the workshop. We need to have another walk around this thing. It definitely deserves it. This thing is something else. Oh mate. Yeah, what a motor. Pleased to be allowed to work on it. Pleased to be allowed to drive it. Taking the utmost care, fitting the exhaust, taking it out. I probably didn't go above 4k RPM, but still. Look at that front end. What a nice motor. Yeah, super happy with that. Such a nice motor. Next level care. Literally. I do take the same pride in everyone's motor, but this, yeah, absolute hooner. This thing is absolutely insane. And they're the 8 pots that a lot of the people use on the caddies. Very nice. 200 quid for a set of brake pads, but you definitely want them to stop you. This thing is absolutely gnarly. The owner did wash it and give it a bit of a spruce up because he knew I was making a video. Sorry it's a bit dirty. If it was the summer, I'd wash it again for you. This is a serious motor. That Milltek might have taken, I don't know, a long time to fit and an absolute pain in the backside, but how worth it was that? I am pumped on this one. I have got an upcoming trip this weekend, loads to do when I get back. I will make some videos, there'll be more videos coming. I have been busy doing other stuff away from the workshop, but it's all coming soon, and hopefully spring. Yeah, what a motor. On this one, I'm out.